rubber guard. So if you don't know, I train at 10th Planet. I've trained at 10th Planet for the last 2 years. They are known for rubber guard, right? Kind of Eddie Bravo developed this. We're going to go through a basic entry just so you guys can get familiar with getting to the position. From closed guard, you probably already worked this. We're clearing our grips, and as we come in, we're getting a clinch. Right? With our clinch, I always have this palm up. I'm curling my chest, and I'm covering. I don't want to just go gable grip here. I want to get as deep as I can to try to go forearm to forearm, right? I want to hold him so as he tries to posture, I'm coming with him, right? So once I get here, I'm usually okay to open this hip up and hip escape to the side. As I do that, I'm moving his head to the center with my bicep by punching it forward and still controlling my grip. Put my right foot on his hip, and I throw my rubber guard up as I retract this arm. From under, and clenching my knee and staying tight, okay? I'm gonna stay here, stay tight. The key to rubber guard is I have to stay on this hip. If he stacks me to this hip, I lose everything I've ever gotten in my life, right? I'm here, curling, everything stays tight. This is not a flexibility thing. If you're brand new, it does not matter. As long as I'm on this hip and I'm driving this shoulder down to the mat, it's gonna be very difficult for him to stack me, right? One more time on the entry. Here, he's postured up. I do my normal grip break, knees to chest, gable grip, around the shoulder, head, I hip escape, punch his head to the side, here on my hip. I retract this arm, so now I'm in front, cup the head, right here, curl everything nice and tight. Want us to get in this position, we're gonna do a couple minutes top and bottom. All our partner's gonna do is try to square us up to the mat. Every time he does, I'm gonna shift, post, break it back down. He squares me back up, post on the hip, send him out, and curl everything tight, okay? After we do this a couple times, I want you guys to mess with getting the meat hook, right? This is the meat hook. I take my left hand, I fish through, I grab his armpit, and I'm looking to get under his arm here, okay? One more time, everything is tight. Left hand comes over top to the armpit, pummel my foot, I'm here. And I've got everything tight, everything curled. He tries to stack me, it's never gonna happen, okay? One more time all the way through. Break him down, get to my clinch. Hip escape, punch the head to the side, on the hip, throw my rubber guard up. Everything is nice and tight. Meat hook comes into the armpit. Grab the wrist if I want. We're here. Cool. On 30, 1, 2. Work your breakdown, control, posture.
I think that was supposed to stay there, right? Yeah. And I'm supposed to square you up once you get to it.
Yeah, that goes.
So I just right here.
For us to get our knee hook, right?
Dakota's teaching today.
Try to explain. I want the knee hook to come on the inside of our foot.
You're so excited.
We're gonna grab his arm.
I am. Good.
Now that we're controlling his posture,
This is a different way.
now we can take our
He
right
attacks
hand,
the other side. I attack the one
grab
side,
his wrist,
then pull him over and get to that. And
One
he just
just under.
automatically attacks.
yeah. Hold that wrist the whole time. I want you to try to square him up in a posture.
yeah,
which is how strong that is. Use your bicep to move his head offline. Post your right foot in. And that's our key right there. Use that to swivel your hips and throw your rubber guard up. Right hand underhooks our leg. Hip is going to come right here. We subtract this arm, grab our own knee, pinch everything tight. Now Ryan's going to try to square you up to the mat. All I want you to do is push on his hip and extend your leg that way. Keep your right, keep this push here, extend this leg this way. Exactly. Now, what I want you to do is take this hand, come right here and grab his arm. Now, we can let go with our right hand and grab his wrist. Grab it on the top side like this. Now, he's going to try to stack you. You got nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody else is figuring this out. Push on the hip.
I feel good here, but now.
So, we're going to keep this more possible. What do you want to do?
Think that over one end.
So doing these
Now, track
And with the arm in.
like this
One of your arms
side,
high.
and he's pulling
Now,
up.
look at your track.
Boom.
This.
Is that the way you're gonna punch?
Now, what I want you to do is say you're kind of square. I really want you to use this.
This one comes underneath.
Yep.
Is it the same time?
And
Whole
grab
time I want you to think about driving your shoulders down.
So if it helps, you can get more to your side.
Grab the arms up.
Yeah.
Just like get prom fingers in there. Grab your wrist.
You got the head over to the side.
Get prom fingers.
Yeah, because, oh, that's right. When you said it, I'm sorry. So it was, yeah, when you pulled out, get the head to that side.
Yeah, but
I want you to try to
there you go. Not having that.
There you go. Yeah. Now when you get to your side,
Oh yes.
you should go to get the head to the out to get the head over here. You can use your bicep to like straighten your arm out to.
There's no way.
use that. First
You
thing is
want to grab underneath. You want to grab.
now we can
Yes.
bring that up.
Never on your
Grab
foot.
his delt every single time. Track the arm.
So
Then
here now.
they'll reach it. Everything that's he's gonna try to stack us.
You need to.
He does that to shoot this leg deeper.
You need the side. There you go. Yeah. So now this one goes over the armpit there. And then once you skip under the grab the armpit, then you can use this to like you're still gonna keep the hand. Yeah. And now when she tries to square it back into you, you got a lot of pressure.
There we go. Stuck back chuck.
Last rep, guys. Let's try and get this the one that's being active. Here. Yeah, trying to stack us. Push it on here and extending this leg. Now, this arm, reach up and grab his armpit like box. Now, use your right hand, grab his wrist. Turn it this way. Push it away. Pull it back this way. And try to stack. Just not really like that. Are we all feel good with that? All right. Down to one part. All right. Everybody look good here. Break them down. A couple things you were missing is you were trying to throw this rubber guard with his head still in the middle. Right? That's never going to work. I've got to move his head off of my center line and get him going this way so I open this position, right? One thing to think about, if I can get to my Williams guard, maybe we don't have the flexibility we need to come straight here, that's okay. All I need to do is come here, grab his delt on the same side, everything's tight. Same concept, if he tries to stack me, I'm pushing away and I'm driving my hips down to the mat, keeping my legs pinched, right? When I feel like I'm ready and I've got the control, we can switch to our rubber guard. That's all it is. Here, so if we have flexibility issues, we throw this up and immediately come to the Williams guard. When we're ready, we're here, everything is tight. When I feel like I can, I'm going to grab my meat hook. For those of you that don't know, this is going to be mission control, right? This would be crackhead control. I don't make these names up. I wish I did. Everything's here. We get our meat hook. I come here. Okay, first thing we're going to work is the carny, because it's the most low-hanging fruit, right? Controlling his wrist, I'm pinching everything tight. All I'm going to do is take my left hand, I'm going to grab his wrist, and I'm going to trace it up my leg, okay? His arm is straight, I bend it to my hip pocket, I push it up, and I'm pinching my knees together at the same time. Here, pinching the knees, and apply, right? One more time, get to my rubber guard, meat hook, almost extend. Everything's tight, he can't stack me. If he tries to stack me, he just cannot do it. Grab the wrist, up the leg for the carny, okay? Next thing we're gonna do, after we hit the carny, we're gonna hit the triangle, right? I like to pull the head in deeper here, right here into the bicep, shoot to the reverse triangle. Okay, once I get this reverse triangle, there's a couple ways we can finish. The first thing I want to do is angle my knee the right way. I don't want to point it this way, I want to point it this way, and pull the head in and get the tap. If he's tucking this arm behind my back, I can't get this tap. We're gonna take our fist, put it under his jaw, pull his head into it and get the tap. If he brings this arm across to defend, even easier. All I do is lift, here subtract, set up my normal triangle. Squeeze to the side, push, pull with the legs. You know I'm throwing a lot, we'll get back to it. Rubber guard, knee hook, control, everything is tight. Grab the wrist, trace it up the thigh, get the tap. Second thing, pull the head in at the ear. Post on the bicep. Shoot the reverse triangle. Pull the head, pinch the knees together. Get the tap. If it's not there, take the fist, make this little bear claw situation. I put the knuckles under the chin, pull his head into it, get the tap. If he brings his arm across, even better, he's a dumbass. All I gotta do is pull his head, bite. Once I get here, I'm immediately underhooking the arm and getting my angle. All I do is finish trying to push, pull with the leg. Pushing this one to the wall, pulling this one to my chest. Okay, on 3, 1, 2.
It's real tight. Real tight.
When we're not grabbing it, I want you to use the part form. Shoot the speaker, curling that. Exactly. Yes. Nice and tight. Now we get our knee hook, put it to the top of the head. Look right in there. Now we can feel free to subtract this arm and grab your hips. And reach down and grab the wrist. I want to grab it, switch the palm. I want to grab it like this. Right? Now that push pull, we look under, that is down, stuck. Reach back, grab his wrist, and slowly trace it up. Keep tracing it down. You should think about tracing his bones up the seam. Yep. Now, keep control of his wrist. Right? Now what I'm doing is I'm bringing my knee to my chest. Knee to my chest. I'm going to put my foot on his bicep. So push his arm away. Right? So this is going to bring that knee to our chest. So we want this to end up here while we control this. Right? Big side crunch. Your leg length may not work for this, that's okay. We can't control that wrist, we can still come to the triangle. So all you're gonna do is bring it into the chest and cover your ankle with it. Yeah. Keep pushing around this. Once you cover the ankle,
As opposed to just
squeeze. After that reverse triangle. hold his head.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Pinch your knees, get that arm to the front. Find your arms on the front, right? And so we're gonna bring this over the shoulders and reach up and grab our arms like this. And so yeah, to coach this on his hip. So we turn the corner, come all the way to the ground. Chest. Now lock the angle of our ankles. I want you to point that foot this way, right? Keep coming this way, exactly. Keep doing this angle, push forward.
Yeah.
Switch. Wait.
This is gonna be tough.
There.
First thing I want you to do here, you didn't have this. You don't have this.
To create this distance.
What I want you to do, bring your knee to your chest. Now we're gonna pull his head with our free hand.
Like the struggles of having long legs.
Yeah, it was like it just needs to come up.
We would have
Just like
done.
really
We're doing it.
So
I'm pulling his bicep and pushing away.
out and up.
Now, as I slip this, I'm gonna throw it over my ankle.
So I'm pushing.
Yeah, you're pushing until it slips out, right? You're gonna shoot it over top. Now, from here, instead of like, same thing, you're gonna try to
Yeah. That's the
pull
reverse.
his head down, pinch your knuckles down.
Over there.
So this is gonna make
There's
it.
like way too much room in there.
Right, if I'm here and I drive his head through that, my knees together.
No, there's like a ton of room in there.
We're gonna take your fist.
Once I do that,
Push your finger
brings
into
his
the
arms in
mat.
front. This is starting
And
to
then
fight.
squeeze
Yeah.
everything down.
Now we're gonna transition to
And use that to
because if it's on.
I always feel like I'm just very small, so like I can't always get my legs into trying to.
There's like way too much space in there.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's it. Just by pulling it into the shoulder there, turning.
This. Okay. And then knee to our chest.
So there, okay. Otherwise, you grab the wrist.
After you control the wrist,
Switch.
bring this arm, bring this foot
They can cross it.
Yeah.
So stay on the chest.
I think you either unhook the leg to get that.
Yeah, now see what we got. All I can get a whole thing. All we're gonna do is shoot this through. Okay. Now, I want you to put your knees together, angle this foot this way. Make it much tighter. Okay, look at it. Hold his head down and pinch our knees together. Next thing is bring right here. Start out with the foot under his chin. Same thing. Pull it right under that, pinch your knees together. He's not gonna like that very much, so after that, he's gonna bring his right arm in front.
Yeah, so if you're switching your
Oh yeah, this way, this way.
Over here, tuck the ankle towards me, throw it over. Now what you do, instead of doing this way,
Now you lock it up over there. You
like now. Now to finish the triangle, you're gonna push with this leg forward.
Sorry.
And for some reason, like if I'm in your closed guard, it's just my hips are always
Yeah, put this spider guard there. So I want you to make this a habit of a checkpoint.
Oh.
Here.
Stop it with the bicep?
Yeah, once you stop the
Yeah.
bicep, because this push pull,
Yeah.
in a perfect world, she's gonna try to retract that arm. This will make
Yeah.
it easier for me to shoot.
Yeah.
Now, then I'm telling everybody, you do a really good job of this. See how you're already on this garage, everything's finished.
Yeah.
Only thing I want you to do is make sure it's knee and tight. We're gonna do right. Once we get here, go ahead and hit our hip at the ball here. She brings her hand across.
Consistent. That's when you switch
Right.
the legs. That flips.
What's it?
Oh no. These I don't have the big anacondas anymore. It was months ago. I really should have asked months.
Everything comes in
My knees were okay at the time, so I didn't bother. Yeah, just until they're not good. And no. Once I'm going all there, I hate getting that.
come back to where we have this arm book.
No. Under this one.
I just have putting the boot on this.
Yeah.
Putting my boots on.
And then, yeah. And so then this goes up and over for the knee hook.
As I shoot this over, this foot stays here.
Yep. And then you're going to use this hand to control this.
This is what's called.
And then you're going to pull this foot in.
All I'm doing is pinching my knees together tight.
And kick out to create a stretch. And then this foot comes up over top. This one. Yeah.
You guys feel pretty good with this?
Starting to come together.
Yeah. There you go. Right there. Yeah. Keep it nice and tight. And then here, curl it in. And then you go off. And then if she's going to defend with that, I'm going to stop that. Cross now. From that, switch legs to this. Once you
Guys, get your last wrap in.
The last thing, so if you arm over both sides, this arm comes over the stomach.
All right, my friends.
That's what
Do you have any questions? A couple things that I noticed. We're gonna move on. A couple things that I noticed. You all look really good about getting to our rubber guard now. While we're strong here, this is great. Everything is great here. When I pull this up, right, I've got to remember to pull that head in because as I push him away, I'm creating this space. If he tucks his head, like it's gonna be hard for me to shoot this. What other things we can do? But I really want to pull his head in to open up this space to shoot here. Okay. Notice how I've still got this hook. This is very tight. As I pivot my hips, pull the head in, we're getting that tap. Okay. Another thing, once I'm in this spot here, the finish isn't just a crank, right? I'm angling my knee out, pulling the head in. That's where the tap. I'm driving his carotid into his shoulder, right? Last thing, on this transition, I'm pulling his head in. As he brings his arm in front, I trap it by pulling his head in. Okay, on this transition, I don't want to bring this foot to the back. Okay, that's opening up all this space. The only way really good about going from here, grabbing, covering at the same time. When I hit this, I've got to cut this angle much tighter. The more I cut this angle, the quicker we get this finished. Push, pull, stuff. Okay. But everybody looked really good. We're gonna go into the go-go clinch. Everything is the same. Get to my rubber guard. Still lace it underneath. Everything is tight. Okay. Now I'm gonna do what's called kung fu. Again, I don't come up with these fucking names, but what I'm gonna do is push his head away, come underneath, in front of the face. Okay. A couple ways we can finish this. The old school way, I'm gonna grab my big toe, and all I'm gonna do is extend here and flare my wrist. Grabbing my big toe, right? The new way that we do this is I can come in here, pull in. Once I get tight, I can get around his neck here and just pull into that and get the finish. Stick with the old school way for now because the new school is kind of a little trickier. We'll go back a second. Here, everything is tight. I go kung fu, grab my toe, extend, get the tap, okay? Extend, get the tap, and then eventually we're gonna look at setting up. I didn't do Latin sleep. Okay. All right, let's hit the clinch on 3. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, flexibility. Flexibility in my shoulder for that. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's awful.
Don't hurt me. Hello, I didn't recognize you.
this triangle, he kept it under that arm.
Grab your toe again. Alright, instead of just taking this, I want you to.
You're right. He's doing this wrong. So, from there, that one. Grab the big toe.
I'm going for that, I guess. I'm sure if you kept going.
Yeah, once we have this position controlling this wrist, now we're free. I want you to take this hand and push this hand over.
Yeah, that's scary.
This arm.
It was just over, right?
Whatever he's.
Finally.
Well, the good news is we got it recording.
Okay,
I
good.
think we got it recording.
Got one more thing for them. I appreciate you.
Hey, Ryan, I'm going to steal you to do something totally different. Hold my hand.
So everything
Yeah. Well, you and Charlie can hold my foot. You matched the other day.
So, all you're gonna do is put the gas pedal down. Now, I need this in the line.
Yeah, remember you were talking about like trying to hold your form.
Driving our ankles into it. Once I get here, her head is here, I close that space by doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it feels really good. I can kind of feel it.
Yeah, I definitely listen.
Because I feel this like in a roll. This is exactly what I do. I'd be controlling this so that you can't pop it from over.
Good, now we want to.
It's like so fuzzy, no matter how nice you try to be about it.
Guys, get your last rep in.
It's just like so not like.
So can I see what wizardry you're doing when you pull through? Because when I'm doing from here, maybe here, I've just been using my forearm to create the space. Is that what you're doing? I couldn't see.
That's perfectly fine. Really, at the end of the day, as long as I control the posture, so sorry. Alright, reach our rubber guard. Put my knee up and then very tight, right? You were right on, right? I'm controlling that head.
Yeah.
Once I come here and I pummel
Right.
underneath, I shouldn't need to like use any kind of elbow flare. He's naturally gonna lift that head for me. Right? As long as I'm controlling his shoulder and I release tight to my chest, it'll be very difficult for him to posture out. And I want to trace this behind his neck.
Yeah.
Here. Right? A lot of us were getting here and just like holding. Again, the finish is an extension. That's the tap right there. Okay, it's not just holding, it's extending. That helps?
Yeah.
Who's got flexible shoulders? Anybody? I know Kevin does. This is gonna be you.
Alright.
Alright, this is the last thing, just so we can get the fuck out of here if we need to. Right? Once I get this meat hook, and I control this position, I have this hook, I can take this arm, this will help. If we have longer legs and our opponent's a little bit smaller than us and we can't get our knee to the triangle position, what we can do is take our arm over our head, build up our hip height. Now, he has a decision to make. I can keep driving his shoulders over and sweep them out, or I can pull his head in, keep my triangle right there in the front. Okay? The last thing I'll have you guys do before you roll, right, get into our position with the knee hook, right? Mission control the knee hook, control the wrist. Take the elbow above our head, build up, bring our bottom knee out, right here, okay? From here, I want you to hit both the triangle where we sit back, bring my knee to my chest, and shoot for the triangle. Or, if I build up, all I'm gonna do is just circle. Get up here and mount. We can still finish everything from top. We can do the carry, right? If he comes up on top and rolls through, right back to the triangle, okay? So just play with that transition. If you get stuck on bottom, you have the knee hook, build up, get that knee out, and then feel what kind of power you have to it, okay? 1, 3, 1, 2. Ryan, the rest of this is you. Just let them roll. So where I struggle in your position is getting a good hit. That's where I struggle.
So I usually start with almost always hit the center of the and circle this in, and then I'm deciding on toe bar shortcut based off of if their arm stays straight, I can go really just straight as got that. I think I've tried this a couple times when I come here and then come all the way around there. But you can't go direct across the like if you get here and start to go across it, don't be able to stay there. Again, you have to so you scoop out, keep the grip, and then I go all the way around. Some of it is usually just like
Yeah.
most people don't. I almost say most people go through the CrossFit. And really, like, come up here, if the arm doesn't happen, that's what I'm looking for. Like, keep the elbow flat.
That's what I do.
You're just gonna be. It's a lot. So now, if I do the CrossFit, if I have a little bit of protection, but really this isn't for
Yeah.
this, but it's literally now this is going to grab. Now we can pull this
Because then I'll be able to.
You have enough stuff for 2 months.
We're gonna go over this stuff again, except we'll do each one at a time.
I will definitely do this too, so I have like back here, and my leg, like I can't get the shin in, so I come up, and I push out, but I like heavy
I feel like a level 1 for babies.
Man, when I have to, but I have a plan.
Yeah,
But I
this is
just,
the cowboy
yeah.
drug addict man.
But anytime you get my knee out, if you need me out, you probably should.
Go over to
Just me.
here.
It's a better tip. Like if I can get here and I can get this, yeah, especially like if your arms are up, yeah, like I can keep fighting the toe bar, and this is probably the best tip I have because I do continually try to fight with the toe bar, but then they know what I'm doing. Honestly, the best thing to do from here probably is to just set this up and free this leg, and now I can sit for a shoulder crunch. Yeah, and then I'll switch back to the shoulder bar because on the shoulder crunch, I want to do this side. If you force me back to this, yeah, back up here. Well, now I go right back to the floor.
Or you go up over this way.
What do you do until we get to the bar, right?
Oh wait.
And they start to circle.
No,
I usually, honestly, I only care if you still have it, right? Like, if I have your arm out, I don't care. You'll end
If you have it like this,
up, yeah, you're gonna end up with the arm bar. Like, they're gonna end up falling over. Over here.
Sorry.
It's probably the best option. So, if I can get this on the leg, I could probably push here and fight to your piece out. However, if you step over my head, like, yeah, I really need to rotate.
If I get
over, I think you
I mean, if you're going this way, if you got this and you're going this way, that frees up the triangle.
See, even
So
then, I don't
if you're
mind
going this way,
if I had that, like, because I have the leg on the head, I feel like I can make it stand to get this out. The worst really is like, yeah, when I'm still here and I don't quite have this leg in position, and now you feel the pass. Now this becomes like really tough, and I'm likely that I ever get this. Maybe if I have like a really good grip, I'm going to get clear of your steps again. But what's going to stop that is the control. Like, I think to me, what stops that step and over most is having that shoulder drop. Because if I'm loose on it, if you're like here in this high, you're going to be able to step up. Like, there's going to be like, even if I don't quite have it set up yet here, I don't feel as danger to step up.
I feel very confident.
That's what I was going to say. Because I think you try, but I don't think your hips are going to get up.
I think you know when you're like I'm just trying to hug. Yeah, get my hand.
Yeah, and if
Go on
I
your
have to
shoulder,
feel
like
that's
a
I'm
modified,
here,
you stand up like
now I'm master. So he's probably going to then I'm pushing into you, trying to go down to your shoulder. Because I'm already facing that. I tried to force the shoulder into my shot, but it didn't really work too well. And then you can go back and forth between the two and shake them. So I'm here, I don't quite like my leg just doesn't have enough space. If I can open it up, great.
And you can keep
You can keep this same. Remember the sliding it down.
Okay.
You can do that.
And I don't try to get up until I get my leg up.
So easy.
Like going up here is far better than here, and then here is like kind of almost useless. Like if I'm on this side, like say if I'm turning the opposite way on the shoulder crunch, I'm almost always trying to go to the Troy bar. I'll just open this all the way up, pull the elbow, and go to the Troy bar.
My shoulders just getting that connection here.
So anytime I get a flare on anything, whether it's an arm drag, if they put this is like honestly.
That's why I'm bringing this up here.
A lot of people don't do this anymore. Like I get it. They don't do this just because they know it's not good. I like the arm drag. So I'll yeah, and a lot of times this will start with like the back here because I don't want to go to this early, and then I give this up. And now it's like the hip control body lock battle. So I'm here for like a second, yes. And then once I have a solid grip on this, then it rotates under, but the elbow stays up in front. Yeah, dude, this is huge. And now, if they bring me, I think you here, you could go back to the power here.
We're trying to find the finer points of life here. Good. We find watching.
Yeah, I love the fucking far side arm.
Are you pummeling the butter half?
Absolutely. As soon as I get that grip, I'm going to butter half like
I come here.
this is what
How do you feel?
you get the shit in it's almost like you can't set that. In fact, you only come out this you don't realize it's going to come like, I don't think it's going to come so
Yeah.
So if I can try to get into it and put the other way, this is quick. Because now we can't step up and over. And we were talking about that earlier, but now I can't really go anywhere, especially once you throw this way. Dude, now my feet can't really go any direction. And you've already got the weight on your shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, and I said, you'll come to realize you don't want to rush this too much because I think it's just all
Yeah. Push away.
There we go.
Or you can stay and you can.
Yeah.
It's actually.
So I'll set the same grip on the arm drag here, and then I go to the half, the butter half, and I still try to elevate. Because like this sweep, yes, this sweep sounds so bad, and you'll almost never get this sweep on anybody because they're not going to shift. What you get, yeah. Now sometimes you'll start to do it, and they'll come up with this and do it to you. Yeah. Usually what happens is I get here, and I do with this, I just start to elevate them up.
Alright guys, we're gonna get some rounds going.
And then again, here's your bite for the shoulder crunch. If by chance they turn you on the weak side, now we're going right to the shoulder crunch. Leg can come up and over, or you can shin against. Yes, exactly. Yeah, my elbow's probably a little high. Pull it down more like the center. Like I did, yeah, just glue it to you. So the grip.
All right, leg locks and leg lock attacks. Attacks with your legs, and then if there's anything low-hanging fruit, threaten it so the person realizes that they're putting themselves in a bad position. That's it. Ryan's rules. We changed all of them.
3, 2, 1.
Ryan's rules today.
Over here, the wrong side. Yeah.
Back in the way, not just any
Gosh, it's like way too I was like way too expensive to get rid of, so I'm like, yeah, I think it's because I was skinny and all this, so it's more like, yeah, so it's good. It's just,
No one ever falls. Usually it's like right there. Everything is good. So the shoulder punches, for some reason I don't turn over here. Now it's going right to you. I tell people like the elbow tight. I'm using my shoulder. I'm using my I don't think it's really good. That's what you think. There's times too like I'll shoot this out, maybe you can shoot this out, maybe if I can hear, that's what I was gonna say. If I can hear, it's like I already have.
you were the only brother.
For some reason, you start turning me here. Now, I go down.
Stop for a little bit.
So two options of it. Like if you want, I've tried that, but I can shovel. Whenever I do this, my legs are strong. They feel quite fun this. But I feel like I get this, and then
Because then I get mixed with
this is just either one. But like basically once I get to the arm drag, I basically take this leg down, and now I'm like a little bit of bullshit. I bet you almost never get it here because everyone's getting close to the very big short. So this one have it. You'll probably have a lot of things. I pull this right now, and then I close the neck. So yeah, you'll probably do well with that shuffle. It just doesn't feel good. Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, up to you. You play butter half than me, but I think butter half not having body grip is dangerous because they can eject everything too hard. Yeah.
already, yeah.
That's what I get, and I just switched on the way. My preference is obviously to just the arm, but Lachlan says you can definitely do it the head.
And try to keep this foot on the hip. Yep.
Yeah, it's like you'll almost never get that sweep on someone, but like everyone. I got sweep. And he walked over and I was like, you fucking yeah, I'll stand the fucking joke. Like honestly, if they're sitting with a flare elbow, I'll just stand.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Yeah, I was just saying, bring your head close to the arm. Just rock. This is good. This is a really good style.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Go.
I just make sure I have that. I wouldn't do it without having this one here. And it can do
Yes.
It's like they don't like that, so they just do it. We're just going to
If you're stacking, underhook, you have to just fucking out the
Yeah. Definitely gets tight with that.
I'm taking that underhook here.
on this side, yeah, anytime you do something, setting up those, I'm just switching that underhook. Yep. Because you don't even need them to put that on. But what's going to happen? Yeah, if they even leave his chest open at all, because guys are starting to open up, it's so easy. They're reaching out. Yeah. And I probably don't switch it up. Honestly, most of the time, if I get to these, dude, I'm going for it. If you can get out, I don't care. You don't lose much. And the other cool thing that happens with the turn bar, when you turn bar, everyone's like, what's this? Or
Right, yeah, that's when I'm focused. I get too far in on this leg, yeah. So, instead of telling me to go here, looking for the arm drag that's available.
even if you get this out, I hope it yeah, I started checking that out. I started checking this shit because people just are always.
Dude, I've stopped all this.
People are good defending them.
Yeah, fuck this. And if this leg gets stuck, like if you're sitting back,
That is the most fucking annoying.
except like I can.
I don't think most people realize that's a good defense.
You sit back.
Yeah, because like I try to do this every now and then, like if I stick this on, I'll pinch this right away and try to hold this because I just know that this toy bar, even if you get it over,
Even if I get it over,
yeah, it's just not as good. It's tough to get the finish on it, and I can at least probably set up a strong roll from there. I would say if this is really stuck, yeah, if you can get the foot, I would say bring this to this now and just push and drive me off. I mean, that's supposed to.
oh shit, okay. Okay, alright.
Because that's the thing I try to do, like when I go through here.
Definitely just not coming out.
I don't just track it and drive
If you sit back on that,
yeah, I do this. Like while you're here, and they start trying to do this and drop it. The hit will definitely do this and say they'll bring that over, and I just kick and push off the hip. Hold my hand. That's the problem I've been doing lately. Yeah, I'm trying to use pieces of that. So basically, I'm getting here, and then once if I take the shit for honestly, I still fucking do this. It beats that for a lot of time. Even if you hold that, like eventually,
5 seconds remaining.
I'll follow up over with it. Here, before I get the shit. So I'm stuck doing this. I try to get through. You can help a little bit so I can bring this leg out. Make it nice, come through.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2,
But I definitely do it to go and make it people too much time. That's on my foot and the waves too, just turn down, so I can try to trace it on the way over. If you go that far, you lose the grip on that. If my foot isn't turned this way, I'll lose. Stay away from so if I get like here and I do this, and I don't have like that foot lock in, you just step around now, you're gone. You're never gonna get it. There has to be, when I'm turning up, there has to be foot across here, so if you try to step, yes. And basically you have to step so wide and so far, I can usually get this clear. I just picked up the yeah, I don't think too long, I do sit up. Like I think if you go here, I'm probably going to do that one too. I would much rather sit here and I have it strong. And then now I can feed this in early if I want to. I do my shoulder crunch or maybe just straight to my shoulder bar from there. Yeah, and like this, yeah, my shit, I'm stitching my foot good.
I feel like you're such a good job at those kind of doing what you're doing. Whereas I end up being stuck on bottom pretty good. My whole focus, I've been almost every match on the team. It's good, but like, this is that it's not. You're saying this other
Way better. Yeah. Right? Something I really do, but I'm going to try to do something wrong. That's the big one. This is going to put this in the as soon as they see it's lit in the car and you're so dominant that you're building the setup. And you look at like if you got this, well, they can't fucking do it. Like if you have this, it's tough to get anywhere at all. Or you you will get the leg off. Sometimes you'll go for the front side off, right? And you'll go sweep, go ahead. And you'll get the leg. This definitely happens some too. I think it's always like, my friend kind of like the least favorite outcome, just so I don't think so much. I guess you really don't have it then. But that definitely happens too. Don't push the on to the second.
So remind me, right? So once I come to this elevation, so other side, sitting up.
I'd probably, yeah, I mean, you can sit up again. I'm not sure if order of operations matters much. Yeah, like if you have your frame, you can sit up here, and then, yeah, that's what honestly that's probably because I instantly feel like now, if you sit back, you have loaded me up, and I'm probably going to have to do
I'm usually on this side.
I think you're good. Again, that's me, my life is something. I definitely feel like this one. I don't think I can stop this one. Just on the other side. You basically send that nail over through, and you hit shove it, because you'll get the leg block. Exactly.
I was ready to get tired.
Yeah, so
And now this, I know exactly. I took that foot off, and now I just start to nice. Yes. So, if they're holding up foot, you get the shin here. I don't have the shin. I still just drive the shin. Yeah, that's where it's about.
5 seconds remaining.
And I'm using this foot to step on the thigh.
2, 1.
Push to get the bottom leg out. And then it comes across the hip. Not there. If you do that, that's why you touch it and go around. You really want it like total.
5 seconds remaining.
Because then you can extend it. And now it's like a lot harder for me to really do. I mean, you can tell already. I don't really have this. You can definitely free this like this by driving your knee down. And there's definitely sometimes too where that leg will come out and I'll have to kick that. So I'll have the joy bar. And I'll make swings with my bottom legs come out. And it comes in circles and almost inside the shot. Yeah. And I'll just kick that off from the kicks. And that's the thing. Yep. So sometimes it'll be a direct kick, sometimes it'll be like an instep here and kick off. But I definitely have to.
Well, I'm glad it happened. But didn't Erica like squeeze her back? We had to like lay up and
I just grabbing you and picking you up. Just continually, I sit here and I let it go in again until they give me some grip on it. I think my drag rate a lot.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you can do it.
Yeah. Because if you get that, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely here, and I'm blocked in, I'm coming out. It depends what they're doing. If they're not doing shit this much, I mean, if they're really driving in, I'm definitely giving them a huge push to get out. But like, on this one, I would probably go arm drag, just because I feel like I'm really stuck in that position. Like, usually just to give myself space, because like I'll end up with this, and if I try to come straight across, I mean, you can feel it. You can already get a grip and stop me. So I don't really want to be there. Like, once I'm here, I get this, and I come out and around.
Yeah, you come out.
It's such a, and sometimes I said, sometimes I'm looking on my this. Usually it turns, usually it's not turning back to, I just end up with like the turtle position.
It's almost like rubber guard type, like the beginning part of rubber guard. So I'm just going here and start.
See, even from here, I won't let this yet. I'll still keep holding this. I'll try to fight into that.
Give up on that. You're getting stacked.
No, I think you're really good because, like, I catch a lot of these from like an open guard where I don't have anything. Like people will do like the hip and knee post here on me, and I don't have any guard ever at all. I'll leave it here, and I'll catch this. I think that's point five because I still have this. You can't quite center it. Exactly. You can't quite center it to me. I can bail at any time and try to come up into like a turtle style position. Well, really, if I still have this, I can almost always get this into the hip and push.
I was like, I can get his back. I know I can get his back, right? Because it's exposed. When I kept my legs together and I'm going like this, and every time I start to give him some room, no. So then I'm going like, I spent 5 minutes. I could not figure out how to go about it. So then someone's like, well,
You still go 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, he's called.
So
well, because honestly, a lot of the trip work too, like when we do the drill, it's about resistance, we're always like feel pretty well. But really when I'm rolling, it's like this. Where like I don't have the perfect grip on this, and I just pull this down and I just glue the elbow to my stomach. Because then now I have space
5 seconds
to sit
remaining.
here and try to work rotate or work my legs.
I'm so tilted, like, I have nowhere to move.
I'm basically going for like 2 grips. I'll take this one where I can push and get
5
some.
seconds
If I don't
remaining.
get that though,
3,
I'm going to
2,
and I'm just
1.
gluing this as
Go.
tight as myself as I can. Because then I can turn and get some of it back in here. But usually it's just like I'm turning on making space, so then I have to work my legs free. And that's it.
I think we got one more. Okay. I think double check the 659. Give me your flex now.
Oh, 659?
So, there's a brown up there.
That's okay.
I
just hitting up for like 20 minutes.
No, it's going 2 minutes late, guys. Just letting you know. 2 minutes.
play here a lot. He stands up.
Almost
right?
7 right now.
He like drives into my. Yeah, he's playing a lot. Where's what are you looking for? What is your?
As the passer, I'm trying to understand.
I appreciate it.
If I get this,
That's what he's trying to work on.
My back, my knee, pushing my crack.
I just don't know what I need to be doing with the shelf side.
you could definitely see him from me. It's so, I mean, it's
Not necessarily. He's not necessarily holding me, right? He's kind of monitoring. He's not really making the connection because he knows this. He's looking for me to sometimes come here. He sits down on my dress, or he just like snaps me, drives his breath in, right? And he starts to sort of do it on the outside. Yeah, he's like slow. If I correct, he comes the other way. He doesn't pull outside.
I mean, you could try that fancy broad volley.
Okay.
Because that works off guys holding this leg. In fact, I've had trouble hitting on people because most people, they're lazy. And like, I'll try to do it and they just like let go. But if he's really holding, which is what you were doing, that's kind of what they do.
You're coming in this way.
So initially it's going to be, this usually grabs the elbow for just a second to hold. Then I shoot that on and deep. Yes. Cool. And most people's reaction now is to spin you through because they think they can spin safely. And when they do, you're just going to keep your hips up. Once we get through, you're going to rotate all the way through. Legs stay up. Yes. And you're right in the broad quad. And this has done a good job recently of guys. There it is, grab the foot. Right? Of breaking them down.
That's what they do. They can drive.
Yeah, it's doing this. Yeah. And now I don't even I don't care what most people think I'm gonna clear this and then I'm on ground for this. And when they do, you just keep your hips up because you don't want the wrist out. So it's like as you rotate through, like you're almost shooting your hips up. As soon as your hand pops out, your hips shoot up high. Round applause are tricky, man. I've been trying to get them a lot. Yeah, dude, that feels good. Yes, now I want to turn it around. Yes. You always put the head position too, on someone and really try to drive them down a little bit, keep that in. Might have got that around a little bit.
So I need to like, you're right, easy.
Hips really, dude, it's like driving your hips up once you're kind of popped. Because the other actually is you guys here and they're going to try to crush. But you try to find the space under the leg that needs to get this out. No, he's fucking awful. I fucking love that. Hey, I did good on this one. Yeah, so I'm really just looking and I'll shoot that as deep as I can. Here, and now once here, I'm literally just rotating it. So it's stupid as
God
fuck.
damn.
It's so stupid. We haven't been able to handle it with this most of the time. But like, we just it's so tight on the arms in this one. All of me out. I'm going to do this like, oh, this is like,
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Literally, the one from the time I get almost always to get first down. I mean, really possible, but not much.
All right, 3 after. Sorry for keeping you. But we had some top-notch instructional today. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. No, I'm not even going to play that. That was very poorly. Thank you, Dakota, for coming in here. Appreciate that. Appreciate Evan waking up this morning just to show us that you can do it. It's possible. All right. Don't forget we got the Jiu-Jitsu tournament coming up, January 17th and 18th is the seminar. Seminar is free to all of us, so if you can make it, it's probably a really good thing to hit. They're always looking for some additional help to get a tournament.
I'm here.
Well, you know you can do both.
No.
Got anything?
How'd you guys feel? Everything feel good with that? Okay. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You guys look good. It's 6, 8 bucks from a lot. Keep it up, guys.
All right, guys.
Ryan is gonna fuck off, I guess.
Thank you for showing up, man.
Yep.
I think that's everybody's name.